Guyana is preparing to implement a comprehensive security strategy in response to escalating tensions with Venezuela following a recent border incident. 6 Guyanese soldiers sustained injuries after being fired upon by armed Venezuelan personnel, an act that is anticipated to further exacerbate the already strained relationship between the two South American nations. This violent confrontation underscores the long-standing and deeply rooted territorial dispute between Guyana and Venezuela, a conflict primarily centered on land and maritime boundaries. At the heart of the disagreement lies Venezuela's persistent claim to the Essequibo region, a vast territory comprising approximately 2/3 of Guyana's landmass. Venezuela alleges that the 1890s Boundary Commission, which demarcated the border between the two countries, unjustly deprived them of this resource-rich area, a region of significant strategic importance due to its abundant mineral wealth and proximity to substantial offshore oil reserves. This historically contentious area, under British administration for over a century, has been governed by Guyana since its independence from the United Kingdom in 1906. Venezuela's unwavering claim to the Essequibo region, fueled by its perceived historical injustice, has led to increasingly assertive pronouncements from Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro. He has explicitly threatened the use of force to annex the disputed territory, underscoring the gravity of the situation and the potential for further escalation. While both countries' leaders participated in an emergency summit in late 2023, where they pledged to refrain from the use of threats or force, this diplomatic effort unfortunately failed to yield a resolution to the Essequibo dispute. The absence of a meaningful agreement further underscores the fragility of the peace and the significant risk of renewed conflict. The recent attack on Guyanese soldiers represents a significant escalation in this ongoing territoire. It underscores the urgent need for a decisive and robust response from Guyana to safeguard its national sovereignty and the safety of its citizens. The Guyanese government's commitment to taking all necessary measures signals a determination to protect its territorial integrity and its citizens from further aggression. The international community is closely monitoring the situation, urging both nations to engage in peaceful dialogue and find a mutually acceptable solution through established international legal frameworks. However, given the history of animosity and the strong rhetoric from Venezuela, the path towards a peaceful resolution remains uncertain and fraught with considerable challenges. The potential consequences of further escalation are far-reaching, posing a significant threat to regional stability and potentially impacting international relations in the South American region. Guyana's proactive stance on security highlights the immense pressure faced by the nation as it seeks to protect its sovereignty in the face of a persistent and assertive neighbor. The long-standing dispute and its potential for further violent conflict demand urgent diplomatic intervention and a commitment from both nations to peaceful conflict resolution.